Welcome to Incident Volume Trends. In this series, we'll explore how to analyze patterns of incidents over time. By studying historical data, we can identify systemic issues within our infrastructure and track the effectiveness of our improvements. Understanding these trends is crucial for building more reliable systems. Let's start by defining the core metrics we'll be working with. Volume refers to the total number of incidents occurring within a specific time period. Temporal patterns show us how incident frequency changes as time passes. Trends represent the long-term direction and momentum of incident counts, helping us see if things are getting better or worse. Anomalies are unusual spikes or drops in the data that often indicate systemic problems requiring investigation. Before we can analyze anything, we need to gather and prepare our data. The first step is to extract historical incident records from our monitoring systems and logs. Next, we normalize the timeline by aligning timestamps and resolving any inconsistencies in the data. Finally, we aggregate incidents into time periods such as daily, weekly, or monthly buckets. This standardization makes our analysis much more accurate and meaningful. Now let's explore the techniques we use to analyze this data over time. Moving averages smooth out random fluctuations to reveal the underlying trends in your data. Linear regression helps us fit a trend line to identify the direction and slope of change. Year-over-year comparisons let us compare the same periods across multiple cycles to understand seasonal variations. Growth rate calculations show us the percentage change between consecutive periods. Volatility measurements help us quantify how much the incident count varies. Outlier detection identifies anomalies that fall outside the expected range. Incidents often follow predictable patterns. Daily cycles show higher incident volumes during business hours and lower volumes during off hours. Weekly patterns reveal differences between weekdays and weekends, and many teams schedule deployments on specific days. Seasonal trends emerge from holiday periods, end-of-quarter events, or fiscal year impacts. Event-driven spikes occur during maintenance windows, deployments, or infrastructure changes. Recognizing these patterns helps us distinguish between normal fluctuations and genuine problems. Once we analyze our data, we can classify the overall direction of incident trends. An uptrend means incident volume is increasing over time, which suggests growing problems in your system. A downtrend indicates that incident volume is decreasing, showing that your improvements are working. A stable or flat trend means the incident volume remains relatively constant. A cyclical pattern shows repeating waves of ups and downs. Each of these patterns tells us something different about the health of our infrastructure. When trends show problems, we need to identify the underlying causes. Infrastructure changes like scaling events, deployments, or configuration updates can trigger cascading failures. Resource constraints such as CPU, memory, disk, or network saturation cause service degradation. Software defects including code bugs, memory leaks, or race conditions introduced in recent changes create incidents. External dependencies like third-party service outages or API failures can significantly impact our reliability. By connecting trend patterns to these root causes, we can target our fixes effectively. Let's summarize what we've learned. Data-driven insights from incident trends reveal systemic issues and track operational improvements over time. These patterns provide actionable guidance for identifying root causes and prioritizing corrective measures. Continuous monitoring allows us to track trends and measure the effectiveness of our system improvements. Finally, establishing a feedback loop using historical patterns helps us predict and prevent future incidents. By mastering incident volume analysis, you build the foundation for more reliable and resilient systems.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.